Hello, everybody. Welcome to Game Changers. I'm Mike Lonsborough. This is Kelly Kellner, and that is the mad professor, Tom Luzzi, who makes us all money.
Hi, guys.
You may look at this and just say, Christ, we got Sleepy, Dopey, and Grumpy all in one room, but here we are.
I'm the youngest. I am the youngest on the panel.
I'm the grumpiest.
You got me by 5 years.
Oh, bullshit. You were doing more shit by the time I was 3 years old. And
I started young.
yeah, I know you did. I know you did. We, our legal department just got a couple of notices, so we'll be handling that. I'll tell you what, not a bad weekend last weekend, Tom. We pulled through with the Eagles plus the 8 points.
Yes, it was.
I tell you what, that the New England game, though, the weather, I got to call her out. Angie, our weather girl, said 5 inches of snow. And listen, guys, I got to tell you something. I've been saying this for years. 5 inches is a lot.
Okay.
But I'll tell you what.
You go with that.
There was no snow. That field was perfect. Brady, I know.
telling yourself
I'm on Dr. Phil next week, actually. It's going to be okay. I tell you, that field was beautiful, and Brady picked that defense apart. I think I don't know what it is. I think you kind of want to see him fail, but Jesus Christ, he keeps delivering.
He does, and you know what? He was up against Phillip Rivers. And if you look at Phillip Rivers statistically, guys, his first 2 years in football, he rode the bench behind Drew Brees. And he's put up numbers where he's actually a top 5 quarterback statistically. And that's talking about his QB rating, his passing yards, everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you know what's going on here and what I don't like? Everybody, you know, the Patriots are God's team because all they do is win. All they do is win. So they've slowed down a little bit. Now they're saying, oh, it's over. We've heard this story before. No one's played in more playoff games. No one has scored more touchdowns. Not even close. The receptions, every record there is to be broken, Brady has broken it. Last year they said he was done. He threw 500 yards plus in the playoffs. In the Super Bowl game, they lost. This year they have a better defense. They've turned the ball over 30 times. I like Tom Brady to win this game. I know you guys don't, but I like that experience. Belichick will out-scheme Andy Reid, who got by one set of hurdles, but can he get past another? I do like Mahomes, but I like the experience that Tom Brady has.
Do you still have those Tom Brady pajamas, the onesie with the hole in the trap door in the back?
I'll tell you what you do.
I saw him in that one time, and it's not a pretty sight. You've seen him in that.
Yes, you rough him up a bit, and then I'll hit him hard.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Well, let's get into this game. It is the AFC Championships. New England's in Kansas City. Weather forecast. Now we're going to go back to Angie on this. Angie is saying it is going to be chilly but sunny. It's going to be about 2 degrees Celsius again, a little over 34 degrees Fahrenheit for those of you that like to convert. What do you think in this game? It's this is the legend.
Did you just not hear what I said? I said Tom Brady has broken every record.
I know. His 8th trip to the conference championship, but you've got the legend versus perhaps the next great American quarterback. This could be an all-time great playoff game, cold weather playoff game.
Absolutely.
Tom, what's your official Game Changers pick? We got a line of Kansas City -3 at home. Totals 55.5.
I like Kansas City. I think it's their year. You never discount the champions, but you know what? They haven't played great. They've been in a lot of close games.
And what did they do? They just win.
They win, but you know what?
And I got you a present when I was in Vegas too. Remember, I bought I asked you who you liked, and I bought him a nice $100 Kansas City plus 450, yeah. $450 US. Are you going to spend something on us on that, on Mike and I? Because we need a little piece of that.
I'll get you some antibiotics, the both of you. Okay.
Let me tell you.
Hey, there is one thing that New England is scared of, and that's Tyreek Hill. The first time they played him, he had 142 yards. He had 3 touchdowns. This guy is the fastest guy on the planet that plays football.
He's a game changer.
He is. Yeah. And Belichick and guys are looking at this, trying to find a way to scheme against him.
It's tough because
you have to angle him. You have to play him differently. You'll never catch him, and you can't even practice trying to catch a guy like that. So you have to scheme.
Well, absolutely, but you know what? The biggest problem that you have in the NFL today is you've got linebackers that are 6'2", 6'3", but they're 250, 260. And yeah, they can run fast, but you know what? You've got the fastest man in football in Hill. And you know what? On a slippery field, you run a slant, and quite often, you know what? It's 7 points for Kansas City. So
you're going Kansas City? Both of you guys are?
Okay, so what do you like in the total? Quick, no one to just 55.5. You like that game over?
I like it over, absolutely.
Yeah, they score them. I think this is going to be. I think this is going to be a high-scoring game. So the official Tom Luzzi pick: Kansas City -3, the over 55.5. I'm going to agree on that. And my special play, the first scoring play of the game. These prop bets, I hit a couple of these already. I'm going to say Kansas City field goal plus 325. Mike Lonsberry, are you with us?
No, I'm totally against you. I'm going New England all the way on this one. I got a good buddy of mine who's got more money than God back in Saskatchewan. He said, do you want to bet $500 on this? He said, New England's done. And I said, if I had your money, well, he could afford to have somebody scratch himself. That's how rich this guy is. But I couldn't do that. But I do believe, because I don't gamble, I do believe that New England's going to win this. The other game, Rams and Saints. This is going to be a loud place too, and this could be just a track meet. This could be a game that just gets. It could be just exciting. You like a lot of points. It's like eating a lot of chocolate. Boom, boom, boom. I think it's going to happen. You got two great quarterbacks. You got two great systems. Both teams have great running backs. And I want to ask you this: how do you, when you got a pass rush like that, that you got with the Rams, Drew Brees has to get the ball away really fast, and he's got to take advantage of all the assets like Thomas, who had 212 yards last week in a winning cause against Detroit.
Yeah, well, I think this is going to be a very high-scoring game. I don't think it's going to be a blowout. Two explosive offenses. The winner of this game could end up being the last team with the ball at the end of the game. So I look to you, sir, great guru. Line is 3, total is 57.
Well, we're going to take New Orleans, and I'll tell you why. Los Angeles, we've been on them for many a game.
Yeah, we've made some money on them.
And, they sort of peaked when the last time they played in New Orleans and got beat. The Rams were this hot team that nobody could touch. And the Rams sort of just went, we beat the best, and now we've sort of...
So the first game is actually the New Orleans game in the afternoon. So New Orleans -3, and are you going on the over 57 on this one?
This one I am too.
Yeah, I think this thing's going to be a high-scoring game. Yeah, it's going to be an entertaining game to watch Sunday night. So New Orleans -3, over 57 in the early game. The Sunday night game, AFC Championships, recapping Kansas City -3, and we're going over 55.5. Guys, I think we just parlay these all together. We make some money. We go down to Vegas.
Did you guys? I will make a bet with you guys away from this because I do think Brady's going to win. I do think Breeze is the best quarterback in that game, and that gives him an advantage, especially playing in that loud arena.
Reminding you guys, if you don't have a place to get action on this game, click the link on GameChangerz.ca on the website for sports interaction. Deposit $200. They're going to give you $200 for free and get some action on the game. Make it fun to watch, guys. Bust your bookie. Let's do it. Let's enjoy this weekend's championship games.